Welcome back to All Hail the Queen. This is the Dragon campaign. I'm that Magic Juice, the wrangler of all these cats. Let's go around the table and introduce ourselves and our characters real quick before we get into a recap and initiative. Heck.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Hecklot. Tonight, as per usual, I'm playing Aster, the Shifter Circle of Wildfire Druid. Let's see if I can speak tonight. Let's move it on over to Bright.
Nope.
No?
Nope. Hi everybody, my name is Bright. You can find me on all forms of social media at Bright Dystopia, and I'm the master of the cold open, as you've just seen. I'll pass it on over to Hyacinth.
Oh, hiya. I'm Hyacinth. And I'm just being thrown into it. Yeah. So I don't even know who's next. I don't have Twitch open yet. I'm sorry.
It's Corndog.
I'm next in the order, as I've always been, Hyacinth. Don't worry.
For the last 3 years, you've.
I am twin number one. I came first. I am Juno, the Twilight Domain cleric. I realize what I said, and
And you're sticking to it.
It's just that kind of game, everyone. It's just that kind of game. This is an adult channel, right? Is this channel an adult channel?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be 18 plus. Okay, your turn, Chrissy.
Hey guys, I'm Chrissy. I'm going to be playing Ulta.
Yep.
That good, huh?
This is where High School Musicals, the song "We're All in This Together" starts playing in the background for us.
There we go. And we can project that that tone and mood if we want to. All right, so last time on Dragon Ball Z, just kidding, right here on Nat 20, we continued through the lair of this crystal dragon, who, along with Makath the Crimson, the tiefling sorceress that we have come here to try and find in the first place, warned us to go away, wanted us to leave them alone, and we weren't about that life, so we kept going, and after discovering a few unique things about this lair, we ended up talking with the two of them for a bit about our intentions, our wants and needs, their intentions, their wants and needs, and then the party was literally crashed by two old enemies. That would be one Langdodrosa Cyanrath, who is definitely now very undead and with some new shiny parts and cool armor and stuff. And this dragon seems to have been enhanced in some ways as well, by way of some armor looking bones and stuff. So, with my lovely and wonderful description of everything, is there anything else that you guys want to add before we get into round 3 of this combat?
Did you mention that the one guy was undead?
Yep.
Oh, just kidding. Disregard.
Do I have any damage or spell slots gone or anything?
Spell slots, no damage. I would have noted it on your character sheet if you did.
Okay, cool.
I piloted you as basically taking full advantage of your incredible bow bonuses. So you've been kind of in the back taking pot shots. Cool. All right. So we'll begin at the top of the order with Spunk. Let's have at it.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Did you forget that your name was Spunk?
A little bit.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I guess if I had known we were going live before, that would have opened Roll20 and looked at the fucking map. Bear with me. Okay. I also cannot see the map to see what is left. Oh, here we go. It's loading. It's there. Okay, so really we've got 2 targets. And the other unimportant bullshit.
Wow. Thanks
Everything
for your
else is
compliment on my
secondary.
encounter.
No, everything is secondary to the two fuck-mothering dragons in the room, Magic. I'm sorry, but that's just facts.
And as a clarification, the dragons are attacking each other at the moment.
You know what? I'm gonna try it again because I'm a motherfucker. But I'm gonna work up the biggest, hottest loogie from the depths of my stomach and hawk it into the direction of yon white dragon. And cast Reduce on it. I want them to fight a wee BB.
He's the good guy.
Wait, the white one's on our team.
Wait, I thought the white one was the bad one. I
Blue
thought-
is bad.
The blue one
Blue
is
is bad.
The blue one
No,
is
blue one's
really,
bad.
dark green is real
then
good.
I want to spit it on the slightly smaller blue dragon and make him even more slightly small.
Okay.
I want this to be a fair fight, guys. I don't think it's fair that the blue one's smaller, and I think it should be. I think the white one should be the same size because it seems mean.
Oh, man. So there's a save of the constitutional variety, yes?
Yes, a constitutional save.
Thing I don't have open. Here we go. That is going to be a dis. 18.
Fuck you, Magic. You ruined my good time.
Sorry.
No, it succeeds. My DC is 16, so. I'm gonna giggle nervously. Look, can you blame me? I'm so sorry. I'm going to go now, and I'm gonna just scamper off in this direction. Staying on the ceiling.
I forgot.
Oh, wait,
you're
no,
the
we were on the
ceiling.
ground. We were on the ground at this point. Sorry.
Oh, yes. The ceilings are
and-
300 feet tall.
That's
In this
my
area.
turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to the dragons clashing with each other. This one's gonna claw and tail thrash. Sorry, just claw at the blue dragon twice. Wow, that's a lovely description. Can you, like, actually do it? Hello?
No, not allowed.
There we go.
Oh, yes, allowed.
There we go. Okay, and that's going to do a thing. Oh, I just forget I have to toggle a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna do some damage.
Damage.
Dangage, as Corndog would put it. Okay, noted. And then you'll see this. You saw this once on the ship when the dragon and Makath pseudo attacked you guys. So Spunk, you haven't seen this before, but everybody else has. There's going to be like a little singularity of bright white light that sort of emanates from the horn on the front of this dragon's face and shoots out this beam at the blue dragon as well. That would be a dex save on the blue dragon. It does save, but it's still going to take half of that dangage. Noted. And then the blue dragon's actually going to turn around at you guys real quick and let out this scream of anger as it starts to technically cast a spell, if anybody would like to do anything about that.
I don't
Nothing I
think
can
I'm
does
just a
anyone here
shitty
have
cleric,
counters,
so
though?
I can't
I don't-
do that.
I was like, I don't think anyone here has counter
I think we're
spell.
missing a wizard.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh,
I mean, I can magic missile him.
ah, yes.
Ah, yes, the magic missile that interrupts all spells.
I show him my dick. Distract him.
Yeah, I take off the blanket, splash him.
So,
Hello?
Aster,
Yay.
let's see. Yeah, Aster, then Juno, then Spunk. I will need you to make dex saves.
Oh boy. All right. What's a mammoth's
real
dex?
good at
Oh, I
those.
have a -1. All right. Well,
Natural 20.
Nice.
yeah, no.
For a total of 23.
Okay, Bright, you are going to take half of this damage. The other two of you are going to take the full damage. You guys will see this like
No!
spray of lightning that first connects with Aster and then jolts out toward Juno and then jolts out again towards Spunk with a chain lightning
Squirt of
spell.
lightning.
Ooh,
Figures.
41
Just-
is the full brunt of it.
All right. Oh, good.
Ah!
That's
Fine.
just enough hit points to put me on the ground.
Even at
Oh,
half?
no.
Half of it?
Yeah, I have 19 hit points left.
Oh boy.
All right, so that
I'm
means
gonna
you
put a
lose
little
concentration
symbol.
on haste. And that means I am stunned for a round.
Okay.
But at the very least, I have a lot of HP left as a mammoth, so we're good.
Yes. And then, I believe one more thing happens. Don't you love it when the DM has to play with themselves? In reaction, well, actually, at the end of the Blue Dragon's turn, and as a legendary action, yes, I know what I said.
I was grateful that Heck also made it. That was the eyes moment.
All 5 of you are going to be healed by the Crystal Dragon for 28.
Oh,
All of us? Me too?
Everybody.
All right.
Ooh, that hurt.
no.
I'm full
How
health.
many?
Give it to someone else.
28.
28.
Then McCath is gonna sprint this way. Yes, I do have the order right. Holy cow, it's like everything else and then all of you guys. Sorry. I guess that's how initiative works.
It's our fault. It's our fault. It's our fault for rolling so poorly.
It's our fart.
It's our fault.
Comrade.
Damn it.
Why? Why don't you just do the thing? You know what? There it is. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop. Oh, there it goes. Haha. Okay. Big ol' fireball at the blue dragon from McCath. If the page will load so we can make a dex save. Thank you. 16 fails. Wait, nope, that makes it DC 14. Okay, so it's going to take half of that damage. And while I'm putting that in,
Dang it.
it's fucking Cyanrath's turn. Jesus.
Another squirt of lightning from the beach.
Another what? Another squirt?
Another
I don't
squirt
like these
of lightning.
squirts of lightning. I need these squirts
Just-
to go away.
He's gonna gleek some lightning on us.
Ew.
Let's see. Aster.
Hey, yeah, I'm stunned for this round because haste dropped, so I'm just chilling.
Got
I'm
it.
just well, not little. I'm a mammoth, but I'm here.
Cyanrath is going to swing at you twice with a greatsword. 23 and a 7. Wait, you're stunned. Is that at advantage?
That's an advantage.
Yeah. Okay, so 23 and a 14 to hit you.
Okay. Let me see. What is? Yeah, both of those hit.
Okay. Then that'll be the 8 and 14 slashing damage that you see. And then he's going to leap into the air and, like, at the point that he would go from squatting down to, like, starting to jump, he actually, like, disappears. And you'll see an actually rather familiar poof of black and purple smoke. But then you'll all feel this incredibly intense shockwave. And Aster and Juno... and Juno, sorry, you need to make a Constitution save, please.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, I'm good at con as a unit. Let's go. It's not going to save me if I do a natural 1, though. 16.
20 and 16, you both save.
Hey.
Okay, you're going to take 7 thunder
Got it.
damage from this shockwave, and everybody's going to hear this humongous boom throughout the chamber. And then you'll realize that Signwrath is about 100 feet in the air, directly above where he once stood. Now the players actually get to play. We are at Ulta.
Hello. So Signwrath's 120 feet up.
100.
100. Just kidding. Making shit up as I go. She's just gonna stay where she's at. Actually, maybe even, move this way a bit. No, I lied. I don't want to do that. She's gonna stay where she was,
Okay.
which was, I don't remember where.
You're right next to Icarus.
But in the lower part, and I don't remember how to do this thing.
Hold Alt.
You get the point. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Everything's fine. And she's just going to knock a couple crossbow bolts at Mr. Langdodrosa, Signwrath.
Okay.
Yeah. With a 10 and a 24.
The 24 does hit.
Okay. There's that. And then I need another D6. Bullshit. Trash garbage. For the hunter's mark. And bonus action. Is anyone near me injured? I know Hyacinth, you have full health. You had full health because you didn't take any damage, right? Yes, okay. Your hand disappeared, but I'm assuming that was a thumbs up, right? Okay, all right.
I'm at half health. I don't know about our lovely little friend Spunk.
Well, with the heal, I'm no longer dying, but I am injured.
You're injured. Okay. So bonus action, just for a little bit extra. I'm going to bonus action summon a healing spirit. It is going to be a possum is going to run up to you and shitter at you and heal you for 5 more. You're welcome.
5. There we go. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's all. I'm sorry. There was an end to that sentence.
Okay. Aster, I forget, what have you polymorphed into? Or is it a wild shape?
I'm a mammoth.
Nice.
I'm very large.
All right, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just chilling this turn. But I'll be unstunned by the start of next turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah, okay. Aster is going to start to get mauled by several of these zombies, and then...
Keep it coming. Bring it on.
two of these guys are gonna like run past, and these are like different from zombies you may have seen to this point in this world as your characters. They're much less the shamble and try to disease bite zombies, and more the like I Am Legend, very fast and loud and scary zombies. But they're all going to be like weirdly in sync with the actions that they take, like really simultaneously. So Aster, you're going to take 4 attacks. None are at advantage. 1 is at advantage. And Spunk, you're going to take 2. None are at advantage. So this is the advantage one against Aster.
2 damage.
21. And then 1, 2, 3. 21, 14, 19, 9.
Yeah, the only one that won't hit is the 9.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. All of that is bludgeoning damage. Wait, there's one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the 9 didn't hit. Okay. Okay, and
Still
then
good.
2 against Spunk. 13 and 11.
So 24.
No, 13 and 11 to hit.
Oh,
2 separate
the
attacks.
13 does hit.
Okay. That'll be 7 bludgeoning damage. Okay, and then Juno.
Yes. I forgot to mention, everyone, I still have my Twilight Sanctuary up. So anyone who ended their turn within 30 feet of me, which is everyone, should have been getting some heals because I'm stupid and don't know how to play a cleric. Do you want me to roll those out, or do we want to use the previous healing? It was 15 points of like ending in this area.
We should roll each one. I'm actually gonna let.
Okay, so who's gone? Aster's gone, Spunk's gone, and Ulta's gone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys decide collectively, and we'll make this just like the rule as we go. Would you like it to be a like Juno rolls for the round, and then everybody heals that much within that round and re-roll each round, or do we want to re-roll each person?
I feel
I feel like the
one
first one
person-
takes less time.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I agree. Thank you all. So for this round, you get temporary hit points of features and traits. Hold, please. This many. 15. It was the same as last time. Congratulations, everyone. So you get 15 temporary hit points, including me. You're welcome.
How many?
15. Just by being nearby. Just stay within 30 feet of me. And also, if you go unconscious within 30 feet of me at the start of your turn, you gain 1 hit point. It is my aura of life.
Ooh.
Which I barely saved on. I had to go back and look at what I had up right now. There's technically a sanctuary and an aura going on right now.
Thanks,
Nice.
Daddy.
And I think I also had a spiritual weapon out magic.
Did ya?
I think so. I think that's what this white dot might have been.
That is your moonbeam.
Oh, that's a moonbeam. I have a moonbeam out. Just kidding. Yes, so 8. Then the aura of life isn't happening, because that's a spell. Concentration spell. It's moonbeam instead. Yes, magic. Hello. I would like to move my moonbeam up into the taint of one cyan rat floating above us. Please and thank you. And then
How big is this thing supposed to be?
it is a 40-foot cylinder,
40
5
foot
feet
tall,
wide,
5
and I
feet.
can move it. It's 40 feet tall. Yep, 5 feet in diameter. And I can move it 120 feet for my action.
Awesome. Okay.
So I'm just gonna tickle his bits and hope that he will just, fall down through the moonbeam for his turn and just get eviscerated for a little bit.
You are able to get it close enough that it's easily surrounding him, so he will start his turn there and have to make that save.
Okay. I don't see my spiritual weapon out. Did I have it out? I don't know anymore.
I don't believe you've cast it.
I will... For my bonus action, I shall cast spiritual weapon
Okay.
on... I don't think I can't reach Cyan Wrath, so I'm gonna do it on the blue dragon.
Yeah, the range on it. Oh, these guys are 100 feet in the air as well.
Oh, never mind. Then I am going to cast it over this little guy right here attacking my friend Spunk.
Okay.
Because I can see this clearly. Actually, sorry, Spunk. I'm going to help Aster. Aster's being attacked by 4 undead.
It's okay.
Wait a minute. No, Aster has fake hit points. Nope, going back to Spunk. It's this guy. It's this guy. Sorry, everyone.
Oh,
I'm indecisive.
man.
So then I will chop chop. Or
Okay,
just chop, I guess.
you have control of that.
Excellent.
Per
Spiritual
how I
weapon.
do spiritual weapon, you will have flanking with it. Because Spunk is there.
Yes. Perfect. Spiritual weapon at 2nd level.
Duh, where's the number?
Is it there?
15. Wait, no, that's
No.
the wrong thing.
Wait, it's supposed to roll to attack, isn't it?
Yes.
Hold, please. I know how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Why isn't it rolling it in there?
There we go. 18 hits.
Do you want to just take that 8, or do you want me to roll again?
I'll take the 8, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Hi. Yes, I did not like getting zappy pooed. So, I'm gonna go... Oh, nope. Why is that grabbing the weapon? Hello? I'm gonna go over here. And I will go there by walking around. Oh no, then I'll get hit again. Shit. I will go here.
Okay.
Because I don't want blue Angie falling on my face. Not about it.
All right. Icarus.
Okay. I am going to cast a 2nd level spell, Branding Smite, and then take 2 attacks.
Nice.
19.
Against what?
Sorry, the Dargon, the blue Dargon.
Is that within range? It's going to be about 150 feet.
Yes, because it's a longbow.
Okay, sweet.
And then
What was the number? 19?
it was 19 to hit.
19 does not hit.
Okay, one more. 30.
That hits.
All right, so that'll be 8 piercing and 7 radiance.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. That'll bring us back to the top at Spunk.
Okay. So I don't like that you guys are like ganging up on me. I feel like that's racial profiling, as I'm the only amphibian in the room. And he's gonna reach down in through his mouth, and you're gonna see like his fingers like rooting around in his translucent stomach, and he's gonna pull out a duffel bag that he slams on the ground and yanks the zipper open for. And from inside the duffel bag, a mechanical version of Spunk, but slightly larger, like big enough to like carry him, comes out. But instead of looking exactly like Spunk, where his arms should be, there are 2 like ostrich-like feathers, wings, on either side. And it like flaps the metal wings for a second and goes Spunk, and in this weird, like, kind of semi-robot voice. And Spunk grabs his tongue with the other hand and throws it at the robot. It like slaps onto the back of it, and his tongue lights up, giving it power, and the thing kind of comes to life. He's going to use his feature, Arcane Thread, to his puppet. Storm Spunk is going to... let's see. It's going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one. Spunk Storm. That's
ping
better,
that again,
actually. It is the one that's not being hit by the weapon.
Okay.
Let's see. Does it get an attack? Ooh. Yeah. And it's gonna, like a porcupine, like release some of the feathers like quills at the creature it just cast Hunter's Mark on.
Nice.
And since it's the first turn it's taken, it'll add a d8 to this. Let's see, the attack roll is my spell modifier. I gotta click everywhere, hold on. Look out. Shit. Does a 17 hit it?
It does.
Sick, alright. Come on, where are you? I gotta go back to the thing. Arcane Threat. There you are. Where's Storm Spunk? Storm Spunk. Oh, bam. 2 plus 4, and then it rolls a second d8. 6 plus 5. 11 piercing damage
Nice.
as it quills the creature.
Noted.
And that is my full turn. But it's going to use its reaction right now to use Tail Feather, where it can carry itself and an ally and disengage its full move speed away.
Ooh.
It's gonna grab me up in its wings and like roadrunner away from these creatures. It's gonna take me 40 feet this way. 10,
Meet.
30, 40. Boom, boom. And it's gonna unceremoniously drop me right there on the ground in this much safer location of between two dragons.
And does it remain? Or does it
Yeah, it stays with me. Yeah, it remains. It's a permanent fixture unless I dismiss it.
Nice. Okay. The two dragons are going to continue clashing with each other like mid-air, and this is like the scenario that I wish we had, like 3D maps instead of 2D. But we'll just scoot them over here for now. They're actively like breath weaponing and clawing and tail whipping at each other, clearly very focused on each other for the most part, and kind of rolling around in the air trading blows. And then Macath is going to come to this edge and like take a leap. You'll see her like at her feet. She's gonna take a swipe with her staff toward her feet, and you'll see this like little pulse wave of kind of like snow and dust emanate from where she jumps off and lands right here to start helping out with Aster. And she's just gonna like clap her hands directly at these two, and you'll see that they need to make con saves. Just these two. They save, but they're still gonna take half of that damage. And Aster, you're going to like for a moment feel like you have to, like, this is way too close and like you have to react, but you'll actually like feel the magical energy like a breeze just pass around you. You don't actually see anything happen, but you'll like feel it like a breeze pass around you. Clearly she did that intentionally. And then Cyanrath is going to look directly down at, I think, Juno. Let me take a look.
Bro, I fucking moved. Don't do this.
I'm gonna
Also,
do this.
this is where he takes his damage. Sorry.
Yes, thank you.
Moonbeam to the taint.
That is a save of what variety?
Let me find that skill. We cast it at 4th level, and it was a Constitution saving throw, please.
Don't you mean Constitution saving
Con-
throw?
Constitution.
Constitution.
I don't like the way that feels coming out of my
24.
mouth.
Don't
You
put
said
it
24?
24.
in your mouth.
Fuck this guy in particular. Okay, he takes half of this.
Okay.
It takes 10 radiant damage to the taint.
I'm rounding in the player's favor always, so we'll make that 11.
Thank you.
Um,
Does he fall through it?
fall through it? No, he's going to intentionally move out of it.
Can he fly?
He is actively flying. Yeah.
This son of a bitch.
I'll throw out the reminder that the first thing he did when he entered and said targets acquired and came at you was pound his chest and have lightning form into this dragon armor that, like, he has a dragon soul stone.
I would like to say that I hate him.
Free action. I'll allow it. Okay, so he's flying. He's gonna scoot out of that moonbeam just enough to get over here, still about 100 feet in the air, and target Juno from up here. Yup. Strength saving throw.
Oh!
That does not pass. Okay. Oh. I missed that part. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna have... I have to draw a thing. Draw a circle. We'll make it blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except I gotta move it a little bit. Yeah, this guy is around you, Juno. You're gonna take 4 bludgeoning damage as this sphere of... It almost looks like glass, but it becomes obvious that it's like swirling air, like a contained storm, half like a snow globe of a storm, appears around you. And the beating winds are going to deal 4 bludgeoning damage to you, and then you will see 1 bolt of lightning emanate out from the center. This is a ranged spell attack from him. Oh dear. And that is a bonus action, so it counts. I'm realizing I need to set up these character sheets better. Oops. 17 to hit you.
No.
No. Okay. So this lightning is going to crackle out at you, but miss. And that'll be
I
it.
would like to do this motion real hard across my non-existent dick.
I would like to use my reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to panic, use my channel divinity to rebuke the violent.
Ooh.
And I know it didn't do that much damage, but I don't think he knows that in character. So he would just panic, and it forces Cyanrath to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Okay.
Interesting.
Divinity twins.
11.
That's a fail, so he takes 4 damage.
Of what
Radiant.
variety?
It's radiant.
Radiant. Okay.
But it's basically damage equal to what he did, which now realizing it wasn't a lot.
Okay. That will bring us to Ulta.
I accidentally just exited out of roll 20. Give me a second.
Is this the part where we say, Chrissy, wake up?
Oh no. Chrissy, wake up! There it is. Alright, I'm back in, but now I have to find, because this map is massive, so let me just scroll down to where we are. Oh geez.
There you go.
Here we are. Okay, she's going to... Yeah, she'll just move right here into the center of these two guys. These two boys. And she's going to swing once at each with a short sword. One with a 10 to hit and one with a 16.
The crit fail is the crit fail, so the 16 will hit.
Trash garbage. But we'll go with that. Plus, hang on 1 second. There's this. So 15 damage. We'll do that to this guy standing here on the water. Or, well, I don't know if that's water. Isn't that thinner ice?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then
That is this one. That was how much damage?
16 damage.
Okay. This zombie will fall to the ground. No longer moving.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, no. No, I won't.
You sound so disappointed.
Yeah, well, I want to do... No, I'm not gonna. That's all. Next.
Okay, Aster.
All right, I'm gonna stomp one of these, hopefully, and see if I can stomp one into the ground. We're gonna choose this one right here between Juno and I. We're gonna see if I can do it. 'Cause I don't know, roll 20 is awful sometimes. 15.
That'll hit.
All right. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. For 32 damage.
Jesus, what is this?
It's a mammoth. It just stomped.
Oh
I
yeah,
just stepped on it.
nice. Fuck that zombie in particular.
Splat.
Okay, yup, very splat. So this zombie
Alright.
is not gonna get up, and it's like kind of actually crushed too. So like its shoulder and maybe part of its head and limbs are just like very splat.
Very satisfied with this zombie pancake that she's made. She's just gonna trumpet out into the air as it rings through the cavern.
Nice.
And that's it. That's all I can do. It's a lot of damage, but I can only do it once.
Okay, that'll bring us to the zombies who are gonna continue going at people. This one is going to move to here, ignoring Ulta for a moment and actually going for Icarus with a slam. 10 to hit.
Yeah, that, or no, that doesn't hit. I panic said yes.
Okay.
Also, wait a second. Did he move around me? Don't I get to hit him?
Technically, he moved away enough that, yes, you can hit him.
All right, when you guys are done, I'll do that.
Well, he missed, right, Icarus? So you can go ahead and roll that if you want to. Ulta.
Okay. She's going to say, hey, no, excuse me. With a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. So 10 damage.
Are we all going to start adopting this? This is lovely and wonderful.
It is.
Thank you. I am doing my part.
Would you like to know more?
Awesome. And then Aster 3 are hitting you. 1, 2, 3. 16, 13 crit.
Oh wait. Yeah, 13 is my AC, so all three of those are gonna hit.
Oh, really? Okay. So this is gonna be.
I have a lot of HP and very low AC.
This is the normal hits, 4 and 5 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then the third will be 7 plus
Okay.
7.
Oh, I'm still a mammoth. This is wild.
Oh. Okay. Juno.
Just barely, but still.
Juno, you're up.
Hi. Yes. I would like to leave this narrative that I've become a part of. And before I do that, all my friends within 30 feet shall receive this. 1 moment, please. Here you go. If you want it. Otherwise, if you haven't been hit, oh, it's the same thing. 15 points. I'm really good at rolling 4 on a d6, everybody. So temporary HP, this does not go on top of what you previously got. This is just new HP. If you took damage, you can now gain 15 hit points back, like you asked her. So you can just be like, to all that damage you just received. And then I'm gonna make this moonbeam tickle this son of a bitch again. And my spiritual weapon is right next to him, so I'm gonna whack him with it.
That is Cyanrath way up in the air.
Oh, that's right. And
You-
it does not move that far. Just kidding. I lied. I'm going to move it to this one attacking my brother.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Advantage.
And me an edge. Da-da-da-da. Attack.
15 hits.
10 force damage.
Oh, did you roll again? See if you get that crit.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, almost.
Not really.
Anywho, that was 10 damage? Yeah. 10
Yep.
to that one. Got it. Anything else?
Is the white dragon on the ground right now? Or are they still up in the air?
The two dragons are about 200 feet in the air.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right here to give my friend Aster advantage. Should she need it, and basically cower beneath this dragon and be like, this is gonna fall on my head. And I will end my turn in defense mode.
Hang on, I need to scooch this for a second just to get...
Nothing happened to me when I left that storm area, correct?
Correct. I forgot to make that so everybody could actually see it. Can you all see that orange aura now? Around Juno?
This is my aura! And you!
Yeah, okay, so that's
So that means the dragon magic as well as our tiefling friend, who I can't remember the name of right now.
Oh, Macath.
Also
yes.
get these. They fit.
Yeah, so the
have enough to cover
dragon
the
is outside of that by how
Oh, that's
high
right,
they are.
by 1,000,000 feet. Yep.
And then, but Macath is in it. She has not taken any damage.
Good for her.
Um, I forget. Do you get to choose the effect individually per person, or do you have to like choose it and it's just blanket? That's what it is.
Nothing has caused us fear or a charmed effect. So if those come up, then I would offer that.
Okay.
But that's because like what my thing that I've been working on in side quest mumbo jumbo has been both happening at the same time. So regardless, like it would end a fear, charm, or whatever, And I think I'm technically at the point where that's real, but we haven't had like a moment to talk about that.
Gotcha.
We won't worry about it. But I'm giving out temp HP until there is a condition that causes us to be geared or charmed.
Okay, so McCath has, you said 11 temp HP?
15.
15, okay.
Just in case you start targeting yourself. Or playing with yourself, as you said earlier.
I'm going to be playing with myself the whole combat. It's just going to be a matter of what I do.
All right.
Mix it up,
I'm
get some
going to go
variety.
get some water. I'll be back. I think it's Hyacinth now.
Icarus, it's your turn.
All right. So I am going to I'm going to angrily cast a 3rd level witch bolt at Langdadrosa the Dying Rat. So let's see. That's a 9 to hit with a natural 1.
Big fail. Big oof.
So I'm just gonna sit there and cry. Well, that's
The pitfalls of Witch Bolt.
yeah,
Yep.
Yep, that's it. That was quick.
That's actually it.
Yep, that's
Oof.
it.
Okay.
Because all else I can do is temp HP. Well, actually, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to. I'll give it to Aster.
Okay. Spunk, you are up.
Lucky me. Okay. Spunk is going to run up this way. 25 feet. Let's see if we can make this work. Can't use my bonus action to do that yet. Who's Gertin? Who's hurting? You know what? 25, 30. I can get here with 30. I'm going to run up and I'm going to smack the mammoth's butt. And just kind of like slide my hand down, leaving the fur kind of like matted down with goop. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds and the goop will be quickly absorbed.
Yay. Thank. Not
Yes.
sure if it works with polymorph HP. I think it discounts towards
restores
mine,
HP.
but- Yeah, okay.
It's 11 hit points though that you get back.
Ooh, okay.
I believe it's in the form that you are.
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll take it.
Are you polymorphed or wild shaped?
I'm polymorph.
I mean, I'll look, but I'm pretty sure.
Either way. Should work either way.
Yep. It heals you in the form that you were in.
Oh, look. Okay. I get to be a mammoth for longer. Yay.
And where's my puppet? There we go. Ugh, so complicated. Never make anything easy, Bright. What is wrong with you? Okay, bonus action. I'm going to pull, because my tongue is still stretched all the way back there, attached to the spunk storm.
Yes.
And he's gonna tug on it, and the thing's gonna come road runnering up past him. I don't have an icon for him. Can I get an icon for my
Absolutely.
sweet little bean? It's larger than me.
I'll make it a copy of you that is the normal size.
Sure.
How about that?
Because I'm small. Can we make this one medium? It's
Yeah.
bigger. Yeah, there you go. Sick.
There you go. And now you can
I got
control that. Yeah.
Sick. All right, it was back here by me. Let me measure this out. I'm gonna use the ruler. Heck yeah. I'm gonna block this side. So yeah, this creature is Spunk Storm comes up to about there. And it is going to raise one of the wings up and kind of crook its elbow. And a little string will attach at the elbow and it'll pull off one of the feathers and he's going to feather bow the nearest zombie. This one right there.
Nice. Okay.
Let's roll it. Fuck you. Oh, that's the damage. Hold on. Don't be fucked. There we go. Does a 28 hit?
It sure do.
All right. It takes 9 piercing damage.
That is... Which one was it? This one?
The nearest zombie right there.
And it was 9? Yep. Got it.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm experimenting with a different way to do NPC combat to keep things moving along a little bit. So I'm going to do this. And if you guys don't like it, please tell me during a break or in between sessions. Okay. That is a contest between the two dragons in a certain... basically a strength contest to see which one of them could break away from the other. 1 to 10 would have been the crystal dragon breaking away. 11 to 20 would have been the blue dragon breaking away. So it's going to bolt right over here and to almost getting toward ground level, but it doesn't have enough movement to get quite that far. And is going to rear its head back and roar straight up lightning at everybody in range. What is the range? 90-foot line. Oh, damn it. It's about... It was that far. It's about 50 feet in the air now. So... Yeah, nope, Aster and Macath. It's not far enough to make it to Spunk. So just Aster and Macath, but then also the two zombies right there are going to need to make, and it's less than the 90 because of how far in the air it is. You need to make a dex save.
Yep, no, that's the 9.
Two for the zombies, 1 and 17. Fail. And Macath. Saving throw. 21. Wait, nope, that's 13. She does not have advantage on those things. Okay. That means if you saved, nobody saved. Right, nobody saved. So everybody is going to take... Ooh. 74 lightning damage.
All right, so I am no longer a mammoth. That soaked up a good amount of HP, though. That was actually kind of good.
Yeah.
Okay.
These two zombies get zap-adapt to charred crispies. Macath is very hurt. She's having a bad time.
Uh-oh.
Like almost brought to her knees with that blow. Okay. And the crystal dragon is going to be making chase. It'll actually get far enough that it's almost underneath the blue dragon, and we'll give it this massive tail whip to whack it at the stomach. And that will be, whoa, that's Oh, that's right. You don't have that thing. I have to go over here for that. Oh, it's going to be... I'm just going to roll this because it would be the same thing. But it is a tail whip, not a claw. 17 does not hit. But then it will also... will burst... exhale a burst of brilliant radiance in a 90-foot cone. Ooh. Neat. Okay, so this one needs to make a con save. It succeeds. It's going to take half of that damage. Shiny breath weapon attack. Which will bring us to this HP reduction on that dragon. And then Makath is going to... Jesus Christ. Encounters with a bunch of things are a hoot. She's actually going to swirl her wand around herself, and you'll see her disappear. That's neat. Boop. That'll be the end of what she does for now. And we're on... now on Cyanide.
Alright, he starts with taint tickles. Hold, please.
He starts with... oh,
Taint
because you moved
tickles.
it. Yeah. Con save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Oh, yeah. It would help if I go to the right place.
Wow, I rolled like loop.
Con save. 24.
Why? Why does it get advantage? Ooh. Yes, that succeeds. So
8.
it's 8.
Okay. Why are you acting funky? Okay, whatever. He's gonna come down here to ground level with Ulta. And Ulta, he's gonna give you this menacing look, clearly recognizing you from an earlier encounter that you will remember vividly. And you need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, of all things. That son of a bitch.
Okay. You are paralyzed. Sorry, you are not paralyzed. You are afeared. You are frightened. Which means that you just need to make sure
I'm
that
into
you
my
do not
bubble.
move toward it. And then, where'd you go? Here we went.
Mm-hmm.
Please do the right thing. Thank you. It's going to take a greatsword slash at you twice. 22 and 12 to hit.
The 22 shall hit.
Okay, that'll be 10 slashing damage.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we are at Ulta.
I'm gonna stick my tongue out at him. I'm gonna flip him a bird. And I'm gonna say, give me back my fucking shadow, you bitch. And then I'm going to activate my soul stone.
Nice. For the viewers at home who haven't seen this before, and also Spunk who has not seen this before, what does it look like?
It is essentially, I believe it was kind of in her chest or in her, right? It was in her chest, I think. There will be a kind of golden light that starts to shine. And while she does not necessarily grow physically in size, her stature changes a lot. It looks as if there's like kind of gold armor. She looks much more regal and dragon-like in this form than she did previously. So she's going to do that, and then she's going to cast Golden Fireball.
Nice. I would assume Sinranth, but
it operates the same as a level 3 Fireball spell.
Mm-hmm. And who is this at, or where is this at?
The man who is Hunter's Mark.
Nice. Okay. You are able to. Okay, so it operates as a regular fireball. That is a 20-foot radius. So there are things to consider when figuring out the point in space that you want to choose to cast this. So
Aster is not that big anymore.
Yeah, I'm also not.
Correct. That was what I was thinking.
For math and
I was
science.
also thinking going this way. Going from him this way. Or the... Because is this Spunk?
that is Spunk.
The little one is Spunk. The big one is Spunk Storm.
You could put it like basically here, and get Sinreth and the zombie without hitting any of your friends.
Isn't he here?
Spunk would be just outside of that.
Okay, yeah, let's do it that way.
Yeah, this is Sinreth and this is zombie.
Correct. Okay, let's put it there.
Okay. So they need to make dex saves. Whee! Sinreth hits a 23.
Why does he get advantage?
Because reasons. Zombie gets a 17. And this is operating off of your normal spell save DC, Ulta.
Yes, and that is not very high. So they both succeed. On a failed save, they'll take 8d6 or half as much damage on a successful one. So we will do the 8d6 and they will take half of that. What is it? Exclamation point, tell me how to...
Slash roll
Slash.
space
Roll. Space.
8d6.
8d6.
Damn. Okay.
And then bonus action, she will just attempt a good old little wing slash. She'll give him a little zippity doo dah.
Okay. And if I recall correctly, this is as part of moving, right?
It says as a bonus action, either immediately before or after moving. Yes.
Okay.
So I will happily move to not out of his. I don't want to move out of his melee. I just want to. If I need to move, I will move to immediately where like the 5 feet. You know what I mean? Like swing myself around.
Mm-hmm. You do also have the option to fly now. That is on the table.
Okay, I'll fly.
And it's not meant to like tell you should or should not do that. I just want to. We don't use these often, so I just want to make sure we remember the options.
Well, I didn't know if he was flying or not. I would do whatever he's doing to match him. If he is on the ground.
Currently on the ground, yes.
Okay, then I'll stay on the ground. But I will still just swing around him and stay on the one side and move into the aura and also try to hit him with my wings.
Okay.
And it is 1d10 slashing damage, but I'm assuming I have to roll to attack first, right?
Yes.
Okay, what am I rolling to attack? Unarmed strike?
It will be. Oh, I didn't put it on there, did I? It will be. Let's make it the same as your short sword attack bonus.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click it, but that's fine.
That's okay. It's just the number we need.
Yeah.
14 does not hit.
Okay, fine. This fucking guy. I'm still gonna flip him 2 more birds.
Yeah, he's going to be he's gonna look right at you with this weird sneer and grin and glare on his face and just lean into you a little bit.
It seems this one wants a rematch just as much as I.
Anything else?
No, that was it.
Okay. Aster.
Wait. Oh. Okay. So to remind me, the dragon is still like 50 feet in the air, right?
Yes, the blue one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I can Pythagorean theorem that shit, so I'm just gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit closer, I guess, but also maybe not be by that zombie, so I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Aster is going to take a look around the cavern itself to see where various points of light are hitting different parts of ice and reflecting off in this cavern, and is going to focus on those different points and collect that energy, sending it forward, and is going to cast Sunbeam at this thing.
Oh, nice.
So it's gonna need a con save, but hopefully we'll even out with concentration.
Con save. Oh, 31.
Yeah, well, I'll take half
Why
damage.
is it not showing you guys that? That's weird.
Alright, so 27 halved.
Okay.
And it is there. And that's all I can do.
Okay. So nothing else for your turn then?
That's it.
Okay, the one zombie remaining at the moment. Whoops. I did not note this correctly. 1 second. The one zombie remaining is going to just dummy slam at Juno for 16.
Idiot. Dummy slam does not impact me.
Okay.
I'm fine.
So it's just gonna sort of sneer and hiss at you for a moment, and it is now your turn.
Okay,
It's my turn? Wait, whose turn is it? Is it Spunk's?
Juno, it's your turn.
it's Juno's.
All right. So, for my turn, I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing. If you would like to heal yourself, here you go. Features and traits.
Now this is temp HP, right? Not healing.
Yes.
Healing.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep, so they just get it added. Wow. Well, you get 12 temp HP if you want it. If you haven't been hit recently and want to keep the 15, keep the 15. You can also end a condition that would make you charmed or frightened.
I'll end that.
Hell yeah.
In fairness, actually, you have at the end of your turn you make the wisdom save again. So you might get that on your own, and then you can get temp HP instead. You save, so you are no longer frightened.
Sure, I'll take that damage. Okay, thank you.
Yes, take the temp HP. Absorb it. All right. Which reminds myself, I should be giving myself temp HP. All right. We're gonna move this right here. And I'm just gonna be like, careful, Alta. And give like the cringe look. And then what I'm going to do is while he sees this blinding beam of light, my spiritual weapon is going to come through to chop him in the face, flanking with Ulta.
Excellent.
Also, I have 2 out right now, and I don't know which one's which anymore, but they both could have reached this spot. So,
Say again?
I have 2 spiritual weapons out there. There's 2 pickaxe like
The double X. It's one
Oh,
here.
I see this one. Where's the other one?
Right next
one
to it.
right here for me. But maybe it's not there.
Oh, it is.
Maybe.
I just can't see it because of names and things.
One there.
Oh.
One there.
Turn that shit off. You don't need to know our names. And then I'm going to jab him. B.
$22
22 to
hits.
hit. Excellent. And I will deal 14 or 13. That's what that number says. Force damage.
Roll again, see if you get that crit.
Oh, yeah. I do not. I, in fact, do worse. So,
Okay.
yeah. It won't be a crit unless I'm in the 30s.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, I'm gonna wiggle on over to here. See if I can kind of like, does this work better? I want the opportunity for my brother to be able to come in just a little bit closer to start getting some temp HP. Should he need it?
Okay. Icarus, speaking of which, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step forward, seeing what's happening over this dead body, and then I am going to again do my normal pow pow. Take 2 shots at Langdagdrosa Angi Dragon.
Wait, dragon or Langdagdrosa?
Langdagdrosa. He's kind of dragony, isn't he?
He's half dragon, but I didn't know
Yeah.
if you were also talking about blue dragon.
That's a natural 20, so
shit.
I am also going to Divine Smite on that,
Nice.
using a 3rd level spell slot.
Yes.
Because I can, All right, so I have to make sure I roll this correctly, though.
His face.
So I shouldn't click the damage there, right? Because it'll be wrong.
You're going to do max damage plus what you roll. So yes, click, but we
So
also need to
8
math out what the max.
Plus. Oh, wait. Okay, so I rolled this. Okay, so I rolled a 6 on the die plus 5 is 11 plus 8. So that's 19 damage, and then let me roll my Divine Smite out.
Yep.
Because I believe I just want to make sure I roll the right number because it's. Where does it see it? Oh, here it is. 2d8, so it's 48.
Oh yeah, you upcast it, right? So
Yep.
it's a big one.
So that's 19 radiant damage in addition.
Nice.
Oh, for juicy smite.
And then might as well take my second attack. That's a natural.
Is that
Wait,
another
no,
crit?
it's not.
Holy wait, what?
What? Did I accidentally roll the damage?
No, it's
This is-
just being weird.
Okay. Yeah.
Technically, the first one wasn't even a crit. Why is it doing that?
Oh, I'm
That
sorry.
is-
That's
that is
weird.
a weird.
I was like, there's no way I crit and rolled 21.
You know what?
You are
Just
so magical right now.
in the interest
my
of
God.
saving time, let's count your crit damage as this second one that does hit.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That was weird. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's
and
all
then
good.
I will bonus action cast. Shield of Faith on Ulta. So she has +2 to her AC.
For how long?
She will give you
Or-
a thumbs up.
For the 10 minutes.
Oh,
solid thumbs up and then turn back to Link DeRosa.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Icarus, are you doing anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. We're gonna do something a little bit different here for what's ending this turn and what's going on with Cyanrath. I would like you to please describe a wound, like a visible wound that you inflict on him with this second attack, and then I'm gonna add something to it because of reasons.
For me,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna like shoot him in the shoulder, like by his wing, so he kind of like falls a little bit lower, like to be so that he's like closer to Ulta, or like that Ulta's like towering above him. Then
Okay.
just like knock him down like a peg.
He is big enough that Ulta's not going to be able to really actually tower over him, but they will be a little bit closer to like actually nozzle to nozzle. With Ulta doing that, I'm going to add to it then that that second arrow actually went straight through, like the shoulder wing joint, and those of you who are right there, all of you are going to be able to see this like gash, like a big hole where the flesh and bone would be fusing together, but it's not like gory or anything. It's just like this hole that this arrow created, but you can see like little fizzles of electricity and black and purple smoke sort of emanating between the edges of the hole as if it's like holding it together. And that is where we're going to take our first brief break of the night. This is
going to very quickly go, dude, stop it, you're going to make me puke.
That is the indication that Cyanrath is very bloody. We're back at the top of the initiative order. Spunk!
Yay. Let me see here. Where did I put my decisions for today? Spunk is going to he's gonna clap his hands together, and when he pulls them apart, there's like strings of like what appear to be a cheese, and he starts to like twirl the ropes until they're making kind of like a fan motion, and he'll whisper into it. Fuck, I muted myself. He's gonna whisper into it, dive. And the words are gonna travel as a command over to Cyanrath. I want to have him dive into the ground.
He is currently on the ground.
Right. So then I'm gonna have
like
him dive into it.
Headbutt the ground? Okay.
Yep, just like jump and swan dive into the floor.
Nice, okay. And that is a command?
Correct. So
What
it'll be
is-
a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, got it. Where are you? There you are, hidden beneath a bunch of things. Wisdom save. 18.
God damn it. In 2 sessions. No, he succeeds. I guess he'll then drop the strings of cheesy spinning blades, and he'll yank his tongue over that is still hanging outside his mouth, and the spunk storm is gonna rush Cyanrath. Let me pull up his moves again.
Cyanrath is here. Do you mean the dragon?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck they call him, Blue Angie.
You might catch on eventually with the renaming that the group does.
Something. Where's the Spunk Storm? I need the Spunk Storm's abilities. Oh, right, the Feather Bow. 1d8 plus int modifier. Cool, so he's gonna try to quill Big Blue Angie. Roll. 16 misses, I imagine.
It does.
Feck. And that'll be the end of Spunk's very short-lived and ineffective turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to the crystal dragon. Who's going to actually sort of look around, and you'll see this almost confused gaze on his face for just a moment, and then you'll see him blink, and this flash of pure white light will emanate. You will see Macath reappear at ground level behind the blue dragon, and with this like tornado of energy around her. Where's the thing? There it is. We'll make it red. And everybody can see it. It's not fire. I just made it red so it's easy to see on this map. But it's kind of like a white and grayish swirl of what would look like just air at first, but it's like an actual magical energy you can see, and it is slowly over time revitalizing her health. And then blue dragon is going to go back to biting and clawing at it'll leap. No, it was already in the air. It's going to fly back toward the crystal dragon and go back to biting and clawing at it. And the both dragons at this point are looking worse for wear. They are both bloodied. Which is going to take us to Macath, who's going to start casting a spell. Which spell will it be? It'll be that one. Out of her wand, you will see, what is that? 10 motes of light just fly out of the end of her wand toward the blue dragon. Bummer. But with the bonus, that still hits pretty good. She just cast Magic Missile. Signwrath is then going to need to make a con save. Go ahead and roll that damage, Juno, for Moonbeam. And for anybody who has things that run out after a short period of time, we are in the middle of round number 7 right now.
Number 7, good to know. I need a con save.
24.
That saves. So you take 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay. That is
and
going
as Ulta is flipping off, Juno's just gonna do a taller flipping off. Just so that way Signwrath knows that we're both like flipping.
All right. And at this point, you're going to see, like, we'll say, like, on part of his chest and his arm, you'll see that, like, the armor that the dragon soul has created for him is actually starting to, like, burn away, as if it was cut by this. And you can see the sort of searing, undead skin and scales from him burning as well from this effect. Then he's going to run over toward... Nope, he's going to stay right here and just sort of sidestep it a little bit because he's hyper fixated on Ulta. And that thing definitely should have been there. Whoops, I missed a thing. Oh well. Ulta, you need to make... Can you show me the thing? Can you show me the thing? Nope. Okay. That's fine. I'll just go over here. Ulta, are you alone there? It's going to be Ulta and Icarus, actually. You need to make a dex save. Okay, Ulta, you save. Icarus, you do not. You're going to see Signwrath take just like a swipe in the air at you, Ulta, with his greatsword, like not actually to hit you, but as to cast the spell itself. You are going to take half of 32 lightning damage, and then Icarus, it's going to link between her and you and zap you for the full 32.
All right. I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke, just because.
Nice.
At first level, where is it? Where can I find it? Is this? Oh, there it is. So is this a dex save on his part?
Okay.
And
Dex
it's
save. Whoops.
15 fire damage. If he, so
18.
that'll be 7 fire damage.
8.
Eight
Rounding in the
fire
player's favor.
I'm good at math. That's it.
Okay, Ulta, it is your turn.
Okay, she's still in her dragon soulstone form. So she's just going to do the 2 short sword attacks, but instead of so magic, just so I'm reading this, it's +1 plus whatever the actual plus whatever my bonuses are, right? It's +1 in addition to my bonuses.
Yes.
Okay, so whatever these 2 rolls are, it's +1 more. So 21 and 17.
So 22
so
and 18?
22 and an 18.
The 22 hits.
Okay. And then here's also Hunter's Mark, right? Yes.
Yep. Okay, and that 7 becomes 8 as well because of the additional 1. So 20 total between all those?
Yes.
Okay. You create another slashing wound. We'll say just like right on the lower part of his torso, given your height disparity. And it has the same effect where you're going to see this big gash in his armor, and you know from feeling the slash that it connected with his bare skin and scales underneath. And in this gash, you're seeing this effect of like smoke and little bolts of lightning, as if it's trying to hold him together.
Does
Anything
any
else?
blood come out?
No.
Never mind. So I was gonna say it'd be cool if Ulta bathed in his blood, but never mind.
It would be particularly notable that he is not bleeding at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will bonus action wing slash and just move to right there to stay in his melee.
Okay.
And what did we just say it was?
Just use your short sword attack. We'll use the same stats.
That's right.
That'll hit.
21 hit. Okay, what? I put this on my sheet in the notes, and I'm never used to clicking in there. So 1d10 plus strength. Okay, what's my strength? Not right. All right.
I think I have actually figured out how to do the code to like make it actually part of the rollable things on your character sheet. So I'm gonna play around with that before next session to see if it works.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Did I do it right? Did it not go through?
I don't see it coming through.
It's exclamation points slash. Just kidding.
Yep. Roll, and then I forget whatever the die is. Yeah.
Ah, bummer.
There it is.
Oh,
12.
that's 12 damage. Thought it would be higher, but that's fine.
All right, you create more slashing wounds across his shins that have a similar effect between the smoke and lightning. Anything else?
No, that's all.
All right, at the end of your turn, he's going to rear his head back and breathe lightning at you. You need to make a dex save. Okay, you are going to take half. Hello? Okay. Well, alright, guess I gotta do this manually. That's not what I wanted. There we go. You're gonna take 14 lightning damage.
She's going to stand there and take that and just stare at him and make no movement.
At the end of it all, he just stands there glaring at you with even more anger than usual and just like panting heavily. Clearly he is hurting and exhausted. And then it is Aster's turn.
All right, so since the blue dragon went like back up, how far up is
It is
again?
100 feet in the air.
All right, well, okay, I'm not gonna try to chase after it. There are multiple turns I could, but you know, at this point, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, almost doing a turning kind of motion, turning away from the combat of the dragons behind her, and is just going to sidestep over, right in line with Cyanrath. She's going to focus the sunbeam on him. I need a con save, and since he's undead, it's at disadvantage.
Ooh, nice. Sunbeam, I need to look at this real quick, because I remember this being kind of funky. You're concentrating on it, but it only does damage when you, like, activate it, right?
Yeah, I have to spend my action doing that, but...
So,
yeah.
like, your concentration is you're still channeling the energy, but it's like a flash.
Well, it's
not like a remaining...
So kind of how it works is, like, you can concentrate on it for the full minute and just not take attacks and just, like, do other things, but if you want to make an attack with it, you have to use your action to do it.
Right. And
So I'm
because
just
you're
throwing my
concentrating on it,
action
you're not
into this.
recasting it. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Sweet. Remind me of the save?
It is a con save, and I guess a straight roll.
Ooh, yeah.
Very well,
25.
well,
Oh,
well,
no.
that's fine. He'll still take half. That's okay. Right, okay, yeah. I was making sure it's not like anything with damage is weird with that. Okay, cool. So I have 25.
So we'll make that 13.
Okay. And how is everybody looking? Is anyone looking like particularly bad?
Nope, honky dory.
No? Okay, cool.
I'm well enough.
Okay, cool.
I wouldn't say hunky dory.
So anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay. That'll bring us to the one zombie that's left, still desperately trying to slam Juno with a 5. Nope. And then we're
I giggle a little bit.
I giggled with you. Juno, it's your turn.
Roll 20. I'm just gonna move this like this, and move this like this. I'm gonna smack him with my spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon, where are you? Alright, there's that. There's that if it hits.
25 does hit.
For 8 points of force damage.
And that is against Signwrath. Ooh, did you roll advantage? Roll advantage.
I did not. You're gonna tell me this every single turn.
That's okay. I am happy to remind of things that
Also,
are
no.
Okay, 8.
Yep, so 8 points of force damage. And then I'm gonna use my movement to walk over to right here. On the other side of him, just in case Aster decides to shoot something again. I don't want to be in that. Like, I'll be in the line, but I don't want to be in the spot that gets hit.
Oh, should we also
but
do
just
the
kind of
things
like-
for everybody who ended their turn in your aura before now?
Oh, yeah. If you would like to be given temporary HP, this is how much you will receive.
I will try to start remembering that we should do that technically at the beginning of the round.
Yeah,
Because of things
because
happening
that
in
would have
between
helped
people's
with
turns.
Aster.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aster would have been in there for sure.
So, Aster, yes, you still count for that.
There's 15 temp HP. So if some of your temp HP was previously gobbled away, there's 15 new ones. I'm a giving woman.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Icarus.
Yeah. I am going to, do the good old classic. I'm out of spell slot, so I'm just gonna shoot. It was a natural 20 for a 16.
No, yeah, something's going on with the roll 20 output of that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep shooting Langdon Drosa. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
I have a 1 in longbow.
So 16 does not hit.
How about 21?
21 does hit.
6 damage because I rolled a 1 on that.
How much?
6.
Why is it saying you have a crit? Do you have something on your character that gives you, like, special crits? I know there are some feats that are, like, when you roll an 18 or 19, it counts as a nat 20 sort of thing.
No, not right now.
No? Okay. Weird.
It's just weird.
Okay, so that's 6 more.
Yep, just 6 points of damage, and I will bonus action Bardic Inspire Ulta. So I'm using my things. So Ulta and Aster have Bardic Inspiration now of 1d6.
Nice.
Remember that, because I will.
So Cyanrath is looking really, really bad at this point. He is going to take his greatsword, give it a little twirl, and blade facing down, he'll rear back and slam it into the ground with something resembling something in between a scream and a roar. And you'll see between all of these gashes and cuts that have happened now over the last few turns against him, the black and purple smoke kind of seeps out and into the sword, and then from the sword through the ground onto all of the zombies.
I'm just going to say, hey, stop that.
And each one of them, one by one, pieces itself back together and picks itself up off of the ground.
No more.
And then we are back at the top of the order with Spunk.
You love to see it. All right. We're going to see if I have any hope left in this fucking game. But he's going to clap his hands again and bring out the cheese fan. Grovel.
Ooh.
He wants him to spend his whole next turn lying on the ground, kowtowing to us.
It's a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Fuck off. All right, yeah. That's him. Oh, bonus action. A jolt will go through his tongue and hit the spunk storm. And he's going to shoot another feather bow. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
8 plus 4, 9 total.
Okay.
Piercing damage.
And that was Cyanrath, right?
The big blue dragon, yeah.
Oh, the big one. Okay. Cyanrath is the dude doing all the crazy stuff with the zombies and everything, but the blue dragon is a different name. That still hits, and it's 5 damage. Okay.
9 total because it's plus my int modifier.
Ooh, got it. Okay. Corrected. Anything else?
That's my whole turn.
Okay. Oh boy, that's gonna bring us to the Dragon of Crystal. That is going to do this. It's gonna... okay. For the sake... You know what? I am just gonna do this. You're gonna see it start to open its mouth, and before it actually does anything, you'll see it just blink out of sight and reappear on the ground on all fours, looking up at the blue dragon in the air. And it'll unleash its unique dragon breath attack. And I'm just doing the thing with this. Okay. And the other dragon will respond by casting a spell. Not respond, but on its turn, it's going to cast a spell. And it will be this one. Yeah, you'll see a lightning bolt emanate sort of from its eyeballs down toward the crystal dragon. Clearly it hurts. We got hyper beams going back and forth between these dragons. Macath is going to take a quick step away, cast another spell herself, again at the blue dragon. You're all going to see this swirling sphere of like blue encompass the blue dragon for a moment. Ugh, this thing is not behaving. This guy's gonna do this. It saves, so it is going to take half of this plus this. Okay, noted. Yeah, the blue dragon's now having a bad day too. You're gonna see Macath cast this spell, and this big blue swirling sphere of magical energy takes it up, and you can hear the dragon roaring in pain. Cyanrath is going to pick up the greatsword and go at Ulta with it again. A 19 and a 25 to hit.
Those will hit. I had to do some mental math because I had to add 2 and then I forgot.
So the 25 hits, right?
No, Magic, the 25 does not hit. Yes, the 25 hits. You turd.
Well, I'm just making sure. I don't know off the top of my head.
There's a 25 hits.
Wait, quick question. Is this Cyanrath's turn?
Yes.
Can I blast him real quick?
Oh,
Before
yeah.
I forget.
Yeah.
All right. I need a con save from you.
13.
God bless. You take 23 radiant damage.
Okay. So,
Also, I'm not going to kill Steel from Ulta, so if that goes over, I'm not doing that.
Unfortunately, doesn't look like you have a choice.
Ew.
Yeah.
Absolutely have to take that.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, so your cylinder, you're going to see him like attempt to start making a move, but then coming out of the cylinder of light and energy, you're going to see like Ulta right in front of you. You'll see his head and like one of his arms starting to go for the greatsword on the ground, but then all of the burning and searing will finally get to him, and he'll just get cleaved in half with this burning effect, and his body will just fall to the ground. The armor that he has is going to crackle and pop like pure lightning, and then just with one big pop, it'll disappear, and you'll see his body disintegrate into ash.
Does Ulta's shadow come back?
Ulta, you do not have a shadow. However, this is a new thing that happened. Instead of just killing it, it has the enemy has been disintegrated into ash.
I'm rooting around in that ash for some sort of stone. Sorry.
You're actually,
I guess I'll do that on my turn. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'll explain some new things when it's your turn for sure. But it is your turn.
I'm rooting around in the ash for that stone.
Okay, so before you
If
even
there
have to
is-
do that, you'll actually see this like singularity of light just floating above like where he fell to the ground. The greatsword is still there, impaled into the ground, and this little singularity of light is going to be hovering right above the pommel.
If I can grab the pommel or the light, I will.
You can attempt to grab both. It's just a free action to interact with an object, and they're both right there.
I'll just take the stone then. I don't care about the sword. In fact, I'll probably kick the sword over. Fuck that guy.
Okay. As you try to grab the singularity, it goes right through your hand.
Like Bernie's? Like,
Nope.
ow.
Kind of like if you like grabbed at a candle flame. Like as you swipe through it, you don't actually grab it, but it's still there.
Okay. All right. She'll not fuss with that then. She's not going to continue to do that because she's like, okay. How high up are they in the air, the dragons?
100 feet.
Okay. I'll take two. Oh, at this point, Ulta's Dragon Soul Stone would also drop because that was her 2 turns in that form. She'll just take 2 shots with her crossbow. Wait, no, we have zombies on the ground, don't we?
Yep. Oh, thank you for the reminder. When Cyanrath dropped, all of the zombies dropped as well.
Oh, well, fuck. Yeah, all right.
And they're
then-
disintegrated. They're not like nothing's there but ash. Piles of ash.
Yeah, she will move her Hunter's Mark to the blue boy. And just fire off 2 crossbow bolts just to keep it moving. 28 and a 26.
Both of those will hit.
All right. Did we say I get Hunter's Mark on both or just one? I can't remember what we decided last game.
Don't remember. I will look real quick. I want to say it was once per turn, but whenever you hit with a weapon attack. Yep.
Yeah, it's both times because you only roll like a d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 16, 26 piercing damage.
Nice. Okay.
And that's all she'll do. She'll turn her focus back around to the floating stone and try to decipher why she can't touch it.
Okay. Aster.
Okay. It looks like there's still a dragon fight behind me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get in on that action. I am going to use my second and final wild shape to become a giant eagle. Would Spunk like to go up into the sky with giant eagle, or does he dictate that he wants to stay on the ground? Right.
Spunk.
Right is currently chewing everyone. If you could please give us a moment in time to recover.
Not chewing, reading.
Oh.
But also chewing. I'm out of fucking moves, y'all.
No, not your turn. Aster is asking if you'd like to fly
Oh, yeah, always.
with her.
Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, we're just gonna
Sure.
go
I'm useless on the
on,
ground. Put me in the air.
yeah,
I'm
we're
useless
gonna
up there,
go
too.
on up that 80 feet into the air.
Nice.
Right? We're getting there. We're getting there with those.
This is, you know what?
What?
I like this, so it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen different than you think. This isn't Spunk. This is Spunk's construct.
Oh my god.
But
Oh,
they are
I would love
attached-
for that thing to fly.
But they are
Yeah,
attached
alright,
via
let's do
Spunk's
it.
tongue, so he will go along for the ride.
Oh my god. I love that.
Oh my gosh, you're like
Perfect.
a kite.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yep, this is what we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna go 80 feet in the air. Still concentrating on Sunbeam, by the way, because I can concentrate on things while I'm in wild shape.
Mhm.
I'm a brilliant bird at the moment. And that is all I can do for this turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to Juno.
I'm going to move my moonbeam over. If I move my moonbeam, I'm gonna put that real quick. If I move my moonbeam to like right here, is that also going to hit our beautiful crystal dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. No, because of the distance between them vertically. The crystal
Yeah.
dragon is on the ground right now. The blue one is about 100 feet in the air, and because
Perfect.
it's a 40-foot cylinder, it will not cover that
Yep.
distance.
Based on the Pythagorean theorem of being able to move at 120 feet, I should be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that works.
Yeah, so now we're gonna go for Dragon Taint. Before it was Dragon Man Taint, now it's just Dragon Taint. And that'll hang out there.
Fair distinction.
My bonus action will be to move this to here. Nowhere near that guy, but you know, maybe over a couple rounds. And then I'm going to move up to here to make sure all of my friends are in my circle. They were when I was previously here. So maybe not. Aster was not. So never
Aster
mind.
was not.
Aster, you do not get this, but you will next turn if you're nearby. Doodly doo doo doo. Here's that. Temp HP. 12. You're welcome. Ow. If you have not used your previous temp HP, feel free to keep it at 15. Thank you. Goodbye.
Anything else for your turn then?
Nope.
Okay. That'll put it at Icarus.
It's my turn. Like twins. I am going to run up with my movement, which puts me, oh, that's the wrong button, which puts me right next to my sister. And it's funny because if you look at the tokens, we're like looking right at each other, like between ourselves. It's really cute. Anyways,
Yes, we're being sassy twins,
I
but
should
also
be-
fighting.
I should be like 20 feet away from the dragon, and he's 100 feet up, so I think I can shoot him. It's like 20 and 100 is like 150.
Yeah,
you know.
close enough. Close enough.
Yeah. I'm not going to school for math anymore. So I'm going to take 2 bow shots. The first one is a natural 20 for 17.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out why it's doing that.
And the second one is
Oh, that is a
a
nat
33,
20.
That's a natural.
which is a natural 20, so I might as well just go a Divine Smite, you know? I'll do second level, which means it's 3d8. Because, you know, I can decide after the fact. Paladins are broken. So I'm gonna roll everything just as d8. So slash roll 1d8. Okay, so that is 6 plus 5 plus 8 is 19. So that's 19 piercing. And
Okay.
then I am going to add the radiant now. Which is wow. Okay, so that's 24 plus 8 is 32 radiant damage on top of that.
Okay.
Towards the blue dragon. I think he's the only enemy left really, but
It is the only enemy left. Please, Icarus, describe for us what the killing blow against the blue dragon looks like.
well, it's a crit, so this one actually was. Oh my
It's
god.
very fitting.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I said it as a joke because they were all critting, and then I didn't realize. As I knock my arrow and I try to curve them so that they volley, and then a bunch of them just miss. And then I get really frustrated, and then this one goes extra bright with radiant damage, and it does the laser arc where you see the whole trajectory of it stay glowing, almost like a shooting star, and then it just. And all of a sudden it stops glowing, and there's just a single arrow in him, and nothing happens for a second, and everyone's like, "Oh," and then he falls.
Okay. As that shot happens, the crystal dragon is going to watch and react as if it knew that this would be the final blow against this enemy. And as your arrow connects, it will puff out its chest and flap its wings straight out in this gesture of pride and approval, and just scream to the sky at this dragon falling now from the sky. And with this roar, you're going to see spikes of ice just start flying out from all directions. The floor beneath you, the ceiling above you, and the walls all around at the blue dragon. And magically impaling it to a point where it becomes encased in ice, and the tips of each spike are going to pick off one piece of this exoskeletal bone armor that it had, and sort of pull it off just a little bit, so that the end result.
The tip?
Yes, just the tip. The end result is going to be this completely encased blue dragon with this museum-esque display where you can see. Have you seen the semi-exploded machines put together where every piece is in the right place relative to others, but it's expanded so you can see into it and through it. And this humongous block of crystalline ice slams to the ground, matching the trophy room displays that you had seen in a previous room of this lair. We are out of initiative.
Yo, man, fuck you. You could have done that the whole time and we were fighting the stupid fucking zombies on the floor. Fucking dragons and their goddamn bullshit.
Well, we can unpack
I would like to agree with that sentiment.
What would you guys like to do? We'll start with Icarus going for the sword. So what do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna go for the King Arthur moment, try to just yank it up. Let's just see.
Okay, make a strength check.
Which I think is gonna be really embarrassing because I'm not really strong. So natural 20 plus 0 is 20. Wait, that one is a natural 20. Okay, I had to double check.
Oh my god.
So even after 1D&D officially launches, I'm not doing natural 20 is an auto success on skill checks, because I think the reason that they're not is perfectly justified. However, the DC for this was actually a 20. So you're able to lift this greatsword out of the ground, and it's It's got this sort of like black hue to it, not only in its actual like material color, but like almost glowing. It's very similar. In fact, at first glance, it almost looks exactly the same as the greatsword that shit, now I'm gonna have a brain fart.
Faerûn?
Not Faerûn. Who was the black half dragon was using?
Rosemere.
Resmere, that's it.
Okay. Hey sis, isn't this shit spooky? And I'm like, look, I picked it up.
I'm just going to stare deadpan.
Does the orb move at all or no?
Nope.
Can I poke it?
Yeah.
Does it do the same,
when you try to poke it or swipe it, touch it in any way, it just goes right through you.
Can I like poke it with a sword just to check?
Yeah, it stays in place and nothing happens. It goes right through whatever you're using to try and touch it.
Okay, I give up. Then I walk over to like the people in the dragon.
So I want to point out, as we're getting into like what are you guys going to do in the aftermath of this, there's like a whole bunch of shit that's happened that should be surprising to pretty much anyone. First of all, Spunk, you've never seen, well, you're still very new to the party, and like you're only 2 days in to being with these guys, and you just saw Ulta transform in the same way that this half dragon did when he first got here, and seeing that from anybody is not something you've ever seen before.
Got it.
This dragon being like armored is something that none of you who've seen a dragon before have seen, and now 4 of you have seen several dragons, so that's new. Langdodros Cyanrath coming back after you knew you killed him, so I'll throw out a reminder out there that the last interaction you had with him in that encounter in the dragon hatchery was killing blow happened. Faerûn Mondeth stabbed him with a black dagger, which should now be a familiar implement, and a green flash of light came out of his eyes before they disappeared. This is now the first time you guys have seen him since then. And he was wielding a dragon soulstone in the same way that 2 of you now are. So, please process.
Please process. Screaming internally forever.
Yeah, I don't like that they have the helpful stuff that we've been getting, the helpful stuff. I didn't, I
think it just
hoped
means that there are dragons on the side of whatever this conquest is.
There's dragons on the side of the queen, right?
Yep. I mean, that makes more sense. The ones who have joined up with us is confusing, but nice.
Yeah, it does make sense, but I just hoped it wasn't. I hope there's a way that we can like stop it from going to someone else, though. I don't know if that happens or anything, but I don't want anyone else to gain evil dragon powers,
Like, what if the powers are just according to whoever has it, right?
Neutral dragon powers?
Yeah. Try eating the stone.
The stone was like a glowing orb in the air that floated through me. I don't think I could do anything with it.
Oh, that you couldn't pick that part up. Okay, just kidding. Don't try to eat it.
Maybe someone else has to try to eat it. Maybe I'm not the right person.
Spunk.
Spunk, go eat it.
Are they still glowing, by the way?
Who?
Your character, Chrissy?
She's probably glowing, but
Are you still Sailor Moon?
But I did not. I have shifted out of my Power Ranger mode.
Got it. The Spunk Storm is gonna rush. Ulta, yes, that's the one.
It's okay. I didn't change my name here. I'll do it right now.
And it's gonna try to grapple because the context I have is you and Dragon are same. I've known you for 2 days.
That's fine.
The dragon died, and your powers vanished. So now, clearly you're in league with it.
Yeah. Tackle me, bro. Give it a shot. Give me your best shot.
Can it survive falls? I mean, I didn't go out of the sky yet. I picked it up.
She's still flying.
Oh no! Like I mean, it's gonna go down towards Ulta anyway. It's
okay.
I don't know that it I mean, it doesn't survive in any different falls than you would, I suppose. It's just a construct. It doesn't have any special fall things though. The 21 to hit, which I know hits.
Jesus.
Oh, isn't this just an opposed check?
Yeah, so it would be.
Or no, the
against-
grapple.
Also, that says your
I need to
spell
hit to
attack,
grapple.
and this is the grapple.
Yeah. It's because it attacks using my spell attack modifier.
God, how? You so fancy.
But it is
Made.
still. It's contested. If you choose it to be contested, Ulta, then it's just a strength check. But you're also muted.
Joe talk to me, baby.
I mean, I don't know if it would be considered uncontested, but like if it's like trying to attack her, she's going to fight back. But if it's just grappling her to grapple her, she's just going to be stunned and grappled and confused. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But if it's trying to attack her, she will definitely contest it. So what is the intent? Is the intent to... Or are you just trying to hold her down? Because she's not going to fight you if you're just trying to hold her down.
Yeah, no. It's super aggressive. Like the grapple comes and then Spunk is going to level his fist in your direction as like 3 new stones start to revolve around him.
Oh yeah, then
I'm
I'll
good.
contest that.
I'll point my like really big sword I just picked up at Spunk, like from across the room, you know? And I'll be like, hey, that's a good dragon stone.
So do I do a strength check
Yes, strength check.
against 21 spell tag?
Yep.
Rude. Fuck off.
Okay, so these guys, and I'll move the token so that we're in an accurate depiction of what's going on here.
You're
These guys are over here, like, aggressing against Ulta. Icarus is, like, right here next to them, like, pointing a sword at, you said at Spunk?
That's Spunk, yeah.
Yeah, it's Spunk. Macath and the dragon, while this is all happening, it's a pretty quick thing. Macath and the dragon are both sort of walking this direction, but carefully and slowly. Aster and Juno, what are you guys doing?
I mean, Aster's just been like, granted, like she's still, 80 feet in the air. She was like probably just going to be following the crystal dragon, like wherever, he's kind of going, just kind of like very, like in a very friendly fashion, just kind of like flying just around like, hey, you okay? You okay, bud?
Make a perception check, please.
Ooh, I have advantage on that right now. $23.
Okay, you can see that he is extremely fixated on this area where all the shit's going down. He's like, his head is pointing that direction. He's looking that direction. His body is pointing that direction as he's walking there. From where you are, you can't really see exactly what he's looking at or focusing on, but it's like nothing else is happening. He is focused on the thing that he's looking at and walking to.
So he's on the ground now.
He's been on the ground now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his final
I'll follow
two
them.
turns were he was already on the ground. So he's walking on all fours. His wings are, actually, I'm going to add this to it. His wings are sort of pointed back and upward. And you can easily tell this is like a stance of readiness. I'm not going to say aggressive or defensive. It's kind of like the mix between the two. Like he's ready for more aggression in case it happens. But he's trying to present himself even bigger than he is, which is kind of like, shit, he might be still ready to tangle.
All right. Well, yeah. She'll just fly the ground, like just kind of in in the general vicinity of I guess between him and the rest of the party, and just kind of be watching still. Maybe looks to the party, looks back, trying to get their attention to look at whatever the dragon is doing.
Okay.
And I think for Juno, she's kind of watching everything happen and kind of just stunned about what just transpired and the fact that we're all still alive on the other side of this and confused. But the lantern at her hip gets a little bit active in this moment. And a invisible ghostly creature comes out and snipes Juno's side pouch that she has for this, that, and the other, and then wanders over to Cyan Wrath, the pile of ashes there, and attempts to start scooping them and putting them inside of this pouch. So just cleaning up Cyan Wrath's ashes.
Okay.
In case there's something weird that can be done with this later.
Okay.
So essentially my mage hand has just floated on over. It is just a small little dustpan of a bag. Just scooping as much of Cyan Wrath's ashes as we can in there.
Okay, so as all this is happening, you're all going to see Ulta's bag thrust and shift on the ground now that she's grappled and on the ground. It kind of you see this thing that is almost like a hand is punching out from within, and then it sort of hops, and then it opens at the top flap, and everybody will see a tiny dragon rush out and sort of flap up in the air and land right on her schnoz, looking at you, Spunk, and give you a little roar and hiss.
Right on her schnoz, huh? You got 30 seconds to explain why the hell I shouldn't kill you right now.
You have 30 seconds to get the fuck off of me.
Wrong answer. It's gonna shoot one of its magic stones. The magic stone is gonna recoil a little bit, and as it travels up to the shoulder, it's gonna scrape up every bit of poison gunk on his skin that it can before it looses.
Okay.
In Ulta's direction.
As it looses, the tiny dragon on her forehead/nose is going to rear its head back and breathe out fire, catching your stone and completely disintegrating it.
Mama didn't raise no bitch. Get it? Because the dragon's not a...
I wasn't expecting that to come out of Hyacinth's mouth.
Love it.
Of all things, I wasn't
That's a
expecting
badass
that one.
dragon. Also,
pretty
little
good.
babies, kick ass. That's all I was
This is
saying.
now, so context, and you would all realize this is something that Spunk doesn't know about, but the rest of you do. So we gotta deal with this.
Well,
Yeah, for sure.
a pulse of energy goes down Spunk's tongue, which is still attached to the Spunk Storm. And it's going to try to make an attack on the dragon now that it's got Ulta grappled with it on its nose. It's going to peck at it.
Okay. It can make an attack roll, or for whatever it's using.
22.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt the little thing.
I mean, you don't have to, but you are.
But this is you.
Oh, I'm teasing
I
you.
gave
right?
you every opportunity, Chrissy.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Everybody except Chrissy, please remove your headphones for a moment.
You're telling me something's happening to my fucking dragon. Magic.
That is going to... What happens to your dragon is going to depend on how you answer this question. It's not a trick question.
Okay.
It's a legit narrative thing that's been sort of in my back pocket until this type of scenario. What is your... Ulta's, personal disposition towards Spunk right now, given your interactions over the last 2 days since you've met them?
So Ulta thinks he's helpful. Well, Ulta thinks it's helpful because I don't even really know much about them. They've guided us here. I don't have any issues. There's no problems. But this is super valid. We have not had a single minute to like sit down and talk about what we're doing with them and like explain what's happening. You know what I mean? So like the indifference isn't like, oh, I don't like you. It's like, dude, I don't have to explain myself to you until you explain yourself to me too. Like, this is a conversation, not a fight. Like,
Okay.
Now the attack against Sunrunner is going to really, she's gonna be more protective of Sunrunner than anything else on her person.
Okay, so this particular attack against Sunrunner is going to come as a in the moment surprise to Ulta. So my question about your disposition towards Spunk is basically up until that point. So that gives me what I need. Everybody else can put their headphones back on.
Game on!
Hyacinth! All right. So, Ulta, you're going to feel this sort of conversation that we just had sort of in your own head. And you'll see this attack come at Sunrunner from this little construct, and Sunrunner for a brief moment will like grasp onto your skin and scales on your like forehead / nose, the area that I'm calling the schnoz, and just leap and like grab onto the construct. It doesn't attack in return. It doesn't do anything extra aggressive, but Spunk, you now see this tiny dragon like clenched onto whatever it was that the construct used to try to attack it.
I'm sorry, repeat that part again?
So you rolled a 22 on your attack roll with the
Right.
construct. That is relevant. And the tiny dragon basically like reacted quickly enough to avoid the attack, but like clench on to the construct. I don't know if it was like its tongue or an arm or something that it used to attack, but whatever it used, it's like clenching onto that part of it.
Yeah. Okay, so it would have just been like one of the wings as it's locked onto Ulta with its 2 legs.
Yeah.
It would have just like slashed down with one of the wings like a buzzsaw.
Okay.
So it's clamped onto the wing.
When it would be the next person, I'll cast a spell.
I'm not going to treat this like initiative straight up, and I know that this is like a high tense thing. So
I'm
as
just saying,
long
like,
as you're
if they're
not
doing a thing, I don't want to interrupt. But if they're like at a pause, I'll just interrupt with the spell.
I'm gonna well, I'll trust you guys for the most part, but let's direct a little bit, I guess. I don't even want to treat this necessarily as semi-initiative, but
So
we got 5 different people who want to interact, so I say go for it.
So while it's got the wing down, you'll hear like the groaning of like the metal pushing down and being resisted. Tell me why you look exactly like that dead piece of shit over there.
I'll happily answer your questions, but not the way that you're asking them. And I'm not going to ask them if we don't get to ask questions back.
Kind of weighs his options and glances around at all of you.
What do the rest of you look like right now, seeing all this happen? Briefly.
Aster is ready to use, her current size to get between them if things get more tense than they are. Feathers are like completely ruffled up at this point. He does not want the homies to fight.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Juno
but
is
no.
giving big what the fuck energy. But like what the fuck is happening? What just happened? Like 6 seconds have passed and now like what's going on? It's just a lot of confusion that you see from the short, pale elf covered in blankets.
No, there's 4 of you and 1 of me. I'm gonna hold on to you for as long as I feel unsafe.
Okay, Icarus, what are you doing?
I am going to keep my sword pointed at him, and I am going to command him to drop her.
Oh,
Just because it's not aggressive, but I'm a person of action. So
I'm not the one being held. The construct is. The construct is the one holding.
But you just said I'm not going to... Okay. So
Yeah, because my tongue's attached to it, giving it power.
Okay,
But
but then I
like,
can also say halt instead, and then you'll just not take any actions, which means
Okay.
it won't take any actions. So, still a similar thing, but that's a wisdom save 16 you need.
okie dokie. 18.
Motherfucker. Well, that just makes things more awkward now.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
God, this feels useless.
the dragon and Makath are both just slowly walking toward this area as well, sort of kiting at a distance, but especially the dragon is very fixated on this area, looking at everybody, or at least in this direction.
Are they staring at the sword in my brother's hands?
It's really hard for you to tell. It's like such a big... Well, make a perception check. Let's see how well you can sort of... Because it's such a big creature and all of you are in such a small space that it could be looking at anybody or anything.
12.
Yeah, you'd have a really hard time
Such
telling.
a bad roll.
Is it looking at one of you? Is it looking at the conflict happening right now? Is it looking at items? You're not sure.
I feel like it might be looking at the soul stone, not the sword, but I don't know. But also, I'm just gonna like finish my turn with just put her down and we'll update you with what we know. And then that's all I'll say to Spunk.
How do I know you don't kill me the minute I let her go?
We could have killed you a long time ago.
You needed a guide this whole time, lady.
You got us to where we needed to go. We could have just killed you and figured it out. I'm pretty sure
you're
Aster
pretty sure you didn't have
way
enough time to
through
do
this
that
way.
sort of shit when we're in the middle of a dragon fight here. This will be your first opportunity to do so. Also, you don't seem all that bright, so like, forgive me for hedging my bets.
I didn't understand any of what you just said. Can you repeat that? Slower, though. Say it slower.
I said, forgive me.
No, the before that.
He said
Oh, I said you don't
too
seem
bright.
that bright, so forgive me.
No,
for
I
hedging.
understood it. I'm just kidding.
He's got to talk through his fucking tongue because I made this decision and
I
I'm
love that you're
regretting it.
actually rolling that out.
I appreciate it. No, so like the vibe you're getting from Ulta is that she'll talk to you, but she's not gonna just like say all of these things just to say them. Like it should be a conversation for her. Like she's totally willing to like talk, but it's not gonna be. She's not gonna talk if everyone's just gonna try to fight her.
So this is one of those things, guys, where I like to run narrative things as just narrative and role play. This would be, we would have rolled 8 different times by now if I went like rules as written for stuff like this. If you'd prefer to roll like insight and persuasion or intimidation or anything along those lines, this is a scenario that I would let you call for it if you want it. But otherwise, I'm just letting you guys role play through whatever you want.
So Ulta will, because your tongue is stuck to this construct, she'll say, I didn't understand anything you just said. Say it slower.
And he'll say it slower, but it doesn't come out any clearer. It's like, I said that you don't seem very bright. And it's hold on. And he detaches from the spunk storm. The spunk storm immediately kind of like starts to fold in and of itself back into this little like case box. He's like, I say, you don't seem very bright. Oh, God damn it.
You will see her open her satchel, and I would assume Sunrunner would go in upon direction, or at least like move closer to me. She'll say, you have some questions, and I'm happy to provide some answers now that I'm not a hostage.
Okay, well, I still don't trust you. He's gonna fling his tongue out and grab the box that Spunk Storm was attached to, bring it back, and then he's just kind of like slowly mouth it down and shove it back down into his gullet. Before he starts like squeezing his hands before like a clear goo starts to form between his fingers, and then he's just gonna start rubbing it all over his body. And as he starts to rub, like bits of his skin start to disappear until he's completely see-through and translucent. And he's going to cast invisibility. There. Now you don't see me, but I can see you. And you're not threatened. But the playing field is even.
When he starts to go translucent real quick, I'm going to cast True Seeing upon myself.
Ooh.
But not say anything. I'm still standing there slackjaw in silence. But I don't like this fucking go invisible bullshit, so I'm gonna cast it on myself.
I don't know what that looks like, so I go on doing what I'm doing.
It's the same creepy stare that you've seen from Gino the entire time.
Gross.
So,
in
go ahead,
fairness,
Chrissy.
would also cast Fairy Fire.
Oh, same.
Okay. So all that's going to be happening as you're still sort of like protecting yourselves / feeling out the situation and what the fuck do we do now? The dragon and Macath are both like on opposite sides of you, and now you can see Macath is like sort of gaze jolting back and forth between the dragon and right around Icarus, and then back to the dragon and right around Icarus. And the dragon gets to this point. Icarus, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Jesus.
Okay, you're going to feel a jolt right in the middle of your sternum, almost like a little electrical shock. And
I wish I actually thought I knew that they were going for the sword.
you like whirl around to see like what happened, and you're gonna see like right up just a few feet from your face is the nose and face of this dragon looking
I'll, like,
down.
Startled drop it if I can, just because I like didn't expect it to be right there.
Yep.
Just like the jump.
So you all see and hear this sword just clang on the ground, and then Icarus, you're going to see the dragon look at this speck in the air in front of you, and then look at you, and give just this massive, like a single sniff, and a flash emanates from its eyes, and you'll all see this singularity start to grow and glow more. You guys can continue. We're gonna do like semi initiative with what's going on here. So I'll let you guys do what you want to do. But you're seeing this start to happen.
And I think at this point, Aster is going to go out of wild shape because there's not like imminent threat that she'll need to, use any type of strength for. But she'll just kind of look in whatever like the general direction was now that she can't see him. Like, well, what can we do for you to trust us?
You can start by telling me why she, and points, well, you can't see her point, but he does point at Ulta.
I understand.
Why she looks exactly like the big blue bastard we just brought down.
I didn't look like the big blue bastard. I looked gold. Way cooler. That guy looked sucky.
You both have those silly little jewels on your chest there. How do I know you're not like, jewel homies, which is a very common thing here in the forest.
Ulta, you're going to see Ulta.
Are we in the Arctic?
We are in the Arctic.
Forest? What?
The ice forest.
Ah, yes.
There could be forests in the ice. You never heard of Icewind Dale Beach? Don't get smart with me.
What's Icewind Dale? I don't know that. Never been.
It's like another
Ulta
place.
at that is
It's
going to
up
like glance at Aster and just kind of go, we're not homies because we killed him. I feel like that's very self-explanatory.
I don't think it's all that explanatory. What if you're like Jet Li's the one and you gotta kill all the other jewels to get all the jewel power for yourself, you power-hungry monster? And you still haven't explained yourself. You just keep saying why what I'm saying is stupid.
Okay, fine. Just
You're
like
putting
there are,
words into my
you know,
mouth. I didn't
these...
call you stupid.
In the background, Juno just says, I
was implied.
mean,
It was super implied. Also, this one over here.
So
And
Aster
again,
was,
you can't see him, but he's looking at.
so
Sorry,
Aster was
I'm
also
sorry,
about
I
to say
interrupted you.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, just like there are clearly evil dragons like this, there are also ones that are for good causes that have bestowed these jewels upon us. I don't know. I don't think any of us can really interact with that one anyway, so even if we did want it, can't do it.
I'm sorry, I don't have like another way to criteria your behavior since I've known you for a whole waking day and one sleepless night. But the only things I've seen from you so far is we need a guide. Let's kill everything in this cave. Oh, look, competition. So this is how I see things. Explain to me how what I'm looking at isn't as it seems.
At Ulta, before Ulta says anything, she's going to glance at Juno and Aster to make sure no one else is going to take the helm up on explaining.
make sure what?
I just want to make sure nobody else is going to go into anything before explaining. She's going to give you anyone else space to say whatever they want to say first. If
I'm going to say nothing, but I'm going to move right over here to separate this dragon a little bit from my brother, but watching Spunk the entire time I move. My eyes like just never leave Spunk as I circle around.
Okay.
I mean, what did you expect us to do? Let the ice trolls kill us? They were gonna kill you too.
Listen, I'm not saying that we don't have to be like, self-actualizing or not self-preserving or anything like that, but why are you here in the first place? I now have a million questions that I wish my villager friends had asked you first, because in hindsight, it would have made a lot of sense to ask the strangers why the hell they are here and looking for this person. And the rest of us were just like, okay, I guess we'll bring you to the dragon's cave. I guess it's no big deal. It's just a person we worship and feed every 2 weeks.
Ulta will point to the tiefling lady and say, well, we came looking for her, so mission accomplished. And I guess this guy. And she'll point to the crystal dragon.
Who you can all see now clearly, if you hadn't before, is doing something with this singularity in between it and Icarus. And he's actually...
Oh, am I standing in that now? Did I walk through it?
we can scoot you over here. This is a narrative thing, so it's not like...
Oh no, I would be as close to in it as possible.
Oh, okay. So you want to be right here watching it?
I'm gonna be right here, halfway in it.
Okay.
Basically, I come around my brother's shoulders and I'm just staring down at Punk. Not Punk. Spunk, not really paying attention to this glowing light, but making sure Ulta's okay. And it's just like a level of obliviousness as I try to focus in on
Okay.
what's happening here.
So as you guys all glance over, you're gonna see that the maw of this dragon is partially open now, and it seems to be like inhaling. You can feel just a slight breeze from the air around all of you guys sort of rushing into its mouth, but the singularity in front of it is growing and glowing, much like the spells that it had cast in fight for Spunk that you have seen it in. And Icarus, you're gonna feel this almost pressure.
Vacuum effect.
Yeah, you're gonna feel
sucked
this
in the mouth.
You're gonna feel this pressure right in the middle of your sternum, and actually, Ulta and Aster, you're going to see a sort of draconic-looking eyeball, almost like a hologram, floating now in front of your chests, and you can feel it intrinsically that this is your dragon soul stones reacting to what's happening. And for all of you in your minds, as the dragon's mouth is like opening a little bit more and a little bit more, creating this effect, it's going to speak to you in the voice that you recognize in your minds.
I have been sought out and hunted by overzealous people of this world before, but none with the altruism and pure intent that you seem to carry. You will resolve your conflicts in your own ways, but perhaps for the broader one, I will join the fray.
You'll see the singularity flip to this dark blue, matching the blue dragon that you had just defeated, and Signrath's skin and scale tone itself, and you'll see it split into two, and the blue part gets sucked into this crystal dragon's mouth, and it basically just like inhales it, and it'll flash. The entire dragon will flash for a second, like as if it was made of pure light, and you'll see another singularity come out of its mouth that is just as white as the original, meet it and flash and go right to Icarus, transforming him into a similar crystalline form of a dragon knight. Icarus, please describe what you would like that to look like, as it seems you have been chosen as the next.
Oh God, I don't know. I didn't plan this out. Oh God. I feel like for Icarus, it's gotta be like a little bit over the top. Like there's like just a little bit more layers or like flowy armor instead of like jagged or metal. So it's like, you know, like almost like sashes or like draped. And it's like he's like a diamond dragon, right? He's like a crystal dragon. So it's like very like sparkly, clearish. I don't know. I don't know. Too much pressure.
Okay. You have time to refine that as we go through the campaign, because as I've promised, you are perfectly free, all of you, with Dragon Soul Stone looks to modify your aesthetic as you'd like, and some of the abilities that come with it as well, because I'm basically working off a template that will sort of translate to the type of dragon that you are, the type of dragon soul that you are obtaining. And I know I just typed this out and some of you are typing, but I guess since we're running on the time, I will ask the table here and now, do we want to continue this conversation here and now, or with the emergence of a new Dragon Knight, would you prefer to cut here and continue the in-character conversation with our next session?
Let's do that. So that way, Hyacinth has time to think about their new sparkly
Ooh.
look.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Give it the length it deserves.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, that sounds good. So, in the midst of all this like standoff and figuring out what the fuck's going on between all of you together, this happens that this dragon has bestowed not only transformed the Dragon Soul Stone that was there in the first place, but bestowed it upon Icarus. That's where we will call it a night. So, this has been a session of All Hail the Queen.
Wet, hot grocery bags full of dicks.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Nat 20? Jesus Christ. We have the best time behind the scenes.
Yes, tell me we're live. Yes.
We were live for that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, we gotta lighten the mood a little bit because we're in some shit.